So I'm probably not exactly who you were aiming for. My main business is not copywriting. I do editing services, I do ghostwriting services. So a lot of times the authors that I work with will be like, "Hey, would you also like to do my emails?" And that's not a skill that I have. And so luckily for me, I follow you and some other copywriters on Twitter. So I got in here to try and learn by proxy with the events that you do and then with the copy critiques, which are really helpful, even though I'm not submitting any myself, just seeing what people do to sell or seeing what people do to keep their audience engaged. It's been tremendously helpful for me just for the few email clients I have. And also really helpful for me when composing book blurbs, particularly for my nonfiction authors who are typically business owners. And so just having that ability to look and see how people structure paragraphs, structure text, and then your critiques coming back at and be like, no, that's not good. Or, oh, no, no notes. This is great. That's been really helpful for me to just see that and absorb that and then apply those to my own email list as well. So it's been really helpful.
And I think you're already ROI positive on your membership because you got the editing job with Jay, and then I hired you as well to get my book ready for publishing.
Oh, definitely. It's a no brainer. Even with the community aspect of it and just increasing my followers through other members, I am definitely up on ROI and it's not even close. I've been very glad. If ever I was going to join something, this one, very happy with my investment.
And I actually enjoy working with people like you because you're not starting from zero. You're actually a writer. There's a lot of copywriters who just started out and maybe they speak English as a second language or they have no training in writing. And even if they're American, my copy crop is British. So she's born and raised speaking English. But the way she wrote copy, it was like, are you a special needs student kind of thing? So it's always nice working with people like you because you understand grammar, you know how to write. And a lot of copywriting is you got to get the writing fixed first before you can actually do the copywriting part of it. And so a lot of what I'm doing right now, especially with some of the more novice copywriters, is I have to fix their writing ability.
Oh, yeah. And I don't know if you know about our public schools. I know you went to university here, but our public schools are not great. So even if you got good grades in school, like the way that we write tends to be the way that we speak. And the way that we speak is horrendously vulgar. We don't really have a whole lot of structure to our sentences. And so it's bad. And so just those fundamentals and seeing how sentences get put together. And especially in the Anglosphere, you have British English, Australian English, and American English. And we all have our weird kind of ways of doing things. So Caroline, for instance, she's Australian. I didn't realize she was Australian. And so when I was reading her copy, I'm like, it doesn't sound right because I kept hearing her as American. And then I kept hearing her as German and it still didn't make sense. But then once I realized she was Australian, I'm like, oh, now it flows. It's perfect. I love it. I needed that extra context to know that the way that her copy would flow would be different than mine. So that's always good to know where people are from and how the syntax flows for where they're from.
And how has your copywriting business or the copywriting side of your business been going?
It's an
Actively
additional
looking?
service right now. I would like to do more of it just because I could probably work more with volume with emails. But for right now, it's an add-on. A lot of my authors, they don't want to be in charge of their email list. Now, the only bad thing is in terms of developing my skills is author email lists tend to be keeping in touch. I see you. I want to keep you engaged, but they're not actually selling things most of the time. So I haven't actually had the opportunity to dig in and be like, all right, let me do a launch sequence, for instance. I haven't done that yet. Maybe if I could get a few more clients, I would have more actual selling opportunity instead of just regular engagement emails.
The funny thing is, if you develop a relationship like that with the audience, you don't need to sell much. You need to drop the link and people start buying.
Definitely. And especially like most of my authors, they tend to be more female heavy. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's because I'm a female. And so just having that emotional, hey, we're friends. I'm definitely keeping in touch with you.
What would you recommend to people who are on the fence about joining Copy Skills and don't like blow smoke up my ass? You can be honest.
I would say just really analyze how big a part of your business writing is. And if I had to guess, regardless of what your business is, even if you don't want to be a copywriter, but you just want to improve your business, I would say, look, you offer the lifetime membership, but then you also offer the month to month. I would say join, see if it's good for you. And I think as you're setting up a business, regardless of what it is, as you're doing your web copy, as you're doing your email list, you're going to find that writing is an integral part of it. And each bit of written work that you have is designed to do something. And if you don't know how to accomplish that goal because you don't have the copywriting skills, whatever business you have is going to struggle more than it should. If you have the writing part down, then you're good. And so even if you just join for a few months, I think it would be worth it. It's certainly better than getting a literature degree or something. It's more targeted and it's going to give you a skill that you can use over and over.